I'm Justin.
I'm Travis.
Welcome to Wrestling Junkie. Welcome to our SummerSlam 2022 predictions video. I'm pretty excited for this card. There's a lot of good matches I think we'll see. We got some matches did get canceled, or a match got canceled. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, it was just a Riddle versus Rollins match. They had an injury that happened, and yeah, they're canceling a match. He's expected to come in at some point and have some kind of match or join one of the matches that's happening. Maybe like a triple threat match with Brock and Roman, or maybe just some random pop-up match will happen. But as of right now, there's no confirmation, so we're not really going to talk about it.
Yeah. But yeah, I think we're going to go straight into it. The first video, or the first match we have, is a Logan Paul and The Miz. I'm going to go with Logan for this one. I think it only hurts Logan in the long run if he loses this match. Miz is a guy who isn't in any big title pictures right now. He's not going for Intercontinental, United, or any of the two major belts. So it doesn't really hurt him. But yeah, what about you?
Yeah, I'm going to go Logan as well. I think kind of like you said, it doesn't hurt him to lose, speaking of The Miz. And, yeah, I think Miz is a person that can make Logan look good in a win.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, not too much to speak about. I think he's going to win.
Yeah, I think this match is kind of like the WrestleMania match, where this is only Logan's second real match now, so you can't expect nothing crazy. I think he'll do good. I like Logan. I like him in the WWE. I think he actually fits well. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it on that match. And for our next match, we have Liv Morgan and Ronda Rousey for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
And yeah, I think I speak for a majority of the people in that I just don't want Ronda to win, and that's why I'm picking Liv. I think it'll be one of those like tricky wins though. I think they're gonna make Ronda still look good and strong and stuff. She's gonna like do some kind of tricky win. No telling what that could be. Maybe she'll like get disqualified on purpose, maybe, or just it could be anything. But yeah, I think Liv's gonna win. I hope she wins, and yeah.
Yeah, I think with Liv right now, she's probably the one of the fans' favorite wrestlers right now. She's super over as the champion right now. Her run's only been like less than a month now, so I don't think it's really good to take it off of her rather. But if Ronda were to win, I just hope they make her a heel immediately, and just because that's what I think she's just a natural heel. I think that will. That's what I hope they do if Liv does lose. But I am going with Liv for this to retain.
Alright, and then the next match is Bobby Lashley versus Theory for the United States Champion. I just want Bobby to win. Kind of like the same thing with the Ronda and Liv match. I just don't like the way Theory kind of like got into the picture a little bit. Like he lost to Bobby in Money in the Bank, then got entered into the Money in the Bank match. Ended up winning it, which I also didn't like. And yeah, now he's going against Bobby. He's rumored to cash in on Roman or Brock tonight, and I hope neither of those things happen. I hope Bobby wins.
Yeah, I'm also gonna copy there as well. I think Bobby is a guy who the belt looks good on him, in the sense of I don't. It's not I don't like him as in like the Universal or the other belt like picture, but I think as long as he has a belt on him, and with the United States, I think it holds a lot of respect, so it does help them. But yeah, I think Theory will go off on a slow night. Start off slow, and obviously things can happen going into that last match of the night, but yeah, I'm going with Bobby for this one to retain. And for our next match, we have Pat McAfee versus Happy Corbin. Again, similar to the Logan match, it's going to be another like entertainment match. It's not supposed to be, a 5-star wrestling classic. But I'm gonna go Happy Corbin on this one, I think. Mainly because in the build up to this match, Happy Corbin has been attacking him and stuff like that. So maybe he still attacks. He just hurts him in the ring. But yeah, I think this match should be good. What about you?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Pat McAfee on this one. I just want him to win most of all. I'm not really a big Corbin fan, really. He's just kind of one of those people that kind of get thrown in and they kind of like push him a lot in a lot of pay-per-views. Yeah. And even on like Raw and SmackDown, honestly, because he was on both now. Yeah. But yeah, I just want Pat McAfee to win. I think it would just be entertaining to see him beat Corbin.
Yeah, he's a guy who he actually likes wrestling. When he's on NXT, he's had like a little rival with Adam Cole. So and obviously at WrestleMania he had that match with Theory. And wrestled Vince right after. Which that's also another thing to add. This is gonna be the first pay-per-view under Triple H's full creative control, I guess you can say. So I'm kind of that's another thing I'm having high hopes for. He did say he wants to make a big splash in the night if it's necessary. So hopefully that can relate to Rollins or somebody else coming back or whatever. But for our next match, we have the Mysterios versus the Judgment Day, which is Damian Priest and Finn Balor with Rhea Ripley on ringside, and a no DQ tag team match, by the way. This match I think can go either way, but I think if they want to build up the Judgment Day for a long-term stable, I think the Judgment Day should win this.
I think the Mysterios are gonna win just because it's like Ray probably doesn't have a whole lot of more matches left, unfortunately, and he is one of my favorites too. But I do think that they're gonna win this one. I think it would just like the last few matches of his career should be like pretty good wins like this, like versus a team like Judgment Day. I do love Finn Balor though; he's one of my favorites. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the Mysterios for this one, just because I would like to see Ray go out on like a high note in his last few matches, or hopefully not, but potentially his last few matches.
Yeah, I think with this, since it's a no DQ match, obviously with those vignettes we've been seeing on Raw, and we seen that Money in the Bank, that was it. I think it's pretty much confirmed that was Edge. So maybe this is where he comes back. Obviously, he started the Judgment Day with Finn and Damian Priest, or Damian Priest and Rhea, but then Finn joined and took over as the main leader. So maybe he comes out, helps Mysterios. Obviously, him and Ray were, I think, were a good tag team when they were. But yeah, so anything else?
No, not really. Just getting to the next match, and that is the Usos versus the Street Profits, with Jeff Jarrett as the special guest referee and the undisputed tag team champions on the line. Yeah. So at Money in the Bank, it was the exact same match except without Jeff Jarrett, obviously, and the Usos ended up winning. I believe you predicted the Street Profits to win in Money in the Bank.
No, I think I said I wanted them to win, but I kind of knew the Usos would stay strong and keep the belts.
Yeah, and I predicted Usos as well, just because they are one of my favorite tag teams, especially with the new Bloodline thing that's kind of happening. Yeah. I think it's pretty cool. I like it. But yeah, I think. I want the Usos to win, honestly, just because I love them so much. But I think the Street Profits probably deserve to win, so I'm gonna go Street Profits.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with you as well. Street Profits are my favorite tag team right now, at least in WWE. I think they're really good. Obviously, I think their match is gonna show. Their last match at Money in the Bank with the Usos should have been a 5-star classic, and I think it really is. And hopefully with this match, if the Usos lose, I think this will also start the end of the Bloodline storyline, and I think it's like the first crack in that in the family. And hopefully the Street Profits win the belt, so we don't have that Montez Ford rumors come true where he's going to go on into the main title picture and Angelo Dawkins just fades away, which I hope doesn't happen. I think they're better. I know both of them are probably great as single stars, but I think as a tag team, they're just 10 times better, in my opinion.
Yep. And for the next match is Bianca Belair versus Becky Lynch, and this is for the Raw Women's Championship. And I think a lot of people are probably going to pick Becky for this match because she's kind of like a fan favorite. I think everybody loves Becky. She's a great wrestler and whatnot. But I'm gonna go with Bianca to retain. I just like Bianca, and I think she should keep the belt for a little while longer. She hasn't had it for too long, and I think she should keep it for a little bit longer.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you there as well. I'm also gonna be Bianca. I do think though that obviously at last SummerSlam, Becky Lynch made a return, and it was I think it was like a 30-second match, and Becky won her belt back from Bianca. So I think they might try to tease that and go with Bianca either actually winning the match in like 20 seconds or something like that, or she tries to get a quick pin on her, but Becky kicks out. And I do think this will be Becky's like last big loss before she goes back to like that strong heel and goes on to probably winning back a belt, either SmackDown or the Raw Women's belt.
Alright, and then the final match of the night, Roman Reigns with Paul Heyman versus Brock Lesnar. This is a last man standing match for the undisputed WWE Championship. And I'm not a real Brock fan. I know you are a pretty big Brock fan, but I'm going to go with Roman. I think he deserves to keep the championship. I don't really want to see it on Brock myself. And yeah, this is pretty much a rematch that we've seen multiple times now. So hopefully after this one is the end of this like Roman versus Brock era. Maybe Brock go to, I don't know, go to somebody else and make it happen there. But yeah.
I think with this one, I think Roman does win. If you do hear somebody that's not us, there's a little doggy right here who tries to keep interrupting us, but he's a cutie. Can't be mad at him.
I don't know if y'all can see him, but this is Tyson.
Yeah.
He's a pit bull and a husky. He's a little boy. But he's a good dog. He just wants all the attention. He sees us in here making the video, and yeah.
Bad boy. He just wanted a little bit of screen time. His first cameo on the channel. But yeah, I think Roman will win this match. Like you said, they are portraying this as this will be the last time we see Roman and Brock. Hopefully that's true, but I don't think it will be. I think it's just Brock and Roman is just a safe match to have where it can't be that bad. It can be like not the greatest, but it won't be like, I don't really know, really bad match. But yeah, I don't think it can ever be that bad. Maybe we see some the Usos come in and help Roman to win, or something happens. But yeah, I think Roman does retain the belt.
Yeah, and like I mentioned earlier, Seth Rollins is mentioned are rumored to maybe be coming into this match at some point. But I kind of don't think that's going to happen, being that it's a last man standing match. And that's another thing, too, that it is a last man standing match. So I think that will make this match really interesting compared to a lot of the prior matches. Yeah. And, hopefully it is interesting.
Yeah. Now, to add on to this match, do we think Theory cashes in? And if you do think he is he going to win?
I think if he does cash in, he doesn't win, but I don't think he will cash in.
Yeah, I think what I'm predicting will happen, and what I'm going to say I want to happen, is he comes out, he runs in to go for it, but either the Usos stop him before he technically cashes in, and he just gets thrown in, like, they put him in the match, even though he's never cashed in yet. So even if he does lose, he still has the Money in the Bank.
And also, if Paul Heyman is ringside, he could be the one to stop him too. No telling how that would happen, but if Paul Heyman is there at ringside, then he could be one to maybe stop him. That's a good point, though.
Yeah, I think. Also, with Theory, they never really did a storyline where whoever has the Money in the Bank has kept it for very long. Probably the longest holding Money in the Bank winner was Seth Rollins, who cashed in at WrestleMania on Brock and Roman. But hopefully, I would like to see a storyline where the time's ticking down. Theory needs to cash in the Money Bank soon, And but yeah, I don't think he'll win. I think it's too. It would be too obvious for if he just cashes in and wins. So yeah, hopefully they figure out something and have him be in the match, but also not win it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like we said at the start, I think this match or this card should be pretty solid. I'm looking forward to it tonight. But yeah, any final thoughts going out? Oh,
no. Like you said, I think this will be a pretty interesting match. A pretty interesting card. There's probably gonna be a couple of quick matches in here, such as like the Logan Paul and the Pat McAfee match. But besides that, I think every match is gonna be pretty interesting. And yeah, hopefully we all have a good time watching SummerSlam.
Yeah, if you made it this far in the video, thank you very much for watching. Appreciate y'all. Make sure to like the video, subscribe. But without that, we're gonna head out. So yeah, later.